Alright guys, we have a couple things to share today. There are the first of many character packs are out. So if you have the season pass or you just want to buy it separately, you can. And we're going to start with, there was two that dropped today. There was a Prequel Trilogy characters and then the Freemaker Adventures. We're going to start with, in this video, the Prequel Trilogy character. So here's Anakin Skywalker in his sort of damaged form from the trilogies. He's got a cough. He's got the limp arm there. This is maybe after Obi-Wan has defeated him. Yes, so he does have the red lightsaber. So it does look like they're implying that this is the Darth Vader form of Anakin at this point. He's already turned to the dark side. So there's that character. He's got the lightsaber. Oops, there you go. It's Anakin. And as you can see, his ability, so he can use dark side force powers and a lightsaber. Next up is Captain Panaka, who can shoot Lego targets and grapple. So he was a Naboo Royal Guard from Episode 1. You can kind of see him in his getup here. He's got that gun and the grapple gun, and that unique hat of his, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that's Panaka, a pretty straightforward character. Next up, we're gonna, oops, not red bricks. We're gonna do, so this is Darth Maul. Now this is not Episode 1 Darth Maul. This is the Clone Wars Darth Maul, and as you can see, he's got his bare tattooed torso, which is never seen in Episode 1. And then he has, what I think they're trying to represent here is his sort of robotic bottom half that he uses to survive after having been sliced up by Obi-Wan in Phantom Menace. So yeah, this is a fun looking character. So he's got the two sabers. They're not attached like in Episode 1. He holds them in each hand. This is a really fun minifigure. Pretty straightforward in terms of abilities, as most of these are. You don't quite get the variety that you do in the Marvel game, Marvel and DC, with all those different superheroes and stuff, but it's still fun to see all these different characters represented. So that's Darth Maul. Next up is Jango Fett, the source of the clone army and the legendary Boba Fett himself. So this is cool. He has these silver guns, chrome, I guess, and with the chrome helmet and the chrome backpack, and then a bomb, so he can chuck the bomb, 2 bombs, and he's got this ability to shoot, and then I think he can hover. Yeah, he has this sort of fly. The jetpack doesn't fly, but it definitely hovers, as you saw there. So there you go. That's Jango Fett from Episode 2 specifically. And then we have everyone's favorite Jar Binks. So this is a fun minifigure for me because it's actually from, this minifigure is the first Lego Star Wars minifigure I had. It was a Episode 1 set with him and Qui-Gon. It was sort of a Naboo swamp set, and this looks exactly like that figure. So it's kind of fun to see it, but there you go. He's juggling. I know he's not everyone's favorite character, but it's fun to have him in the game. I know some kids really enjoy him. I don't mind him that much. But there you have it, Jar Binks. I mean, you gotta have him in a Star Wars game, right? There you go. Next up, we have Padme. You can see her abilities up at the top there, and then, so this is Padme. I don't recall if this look is specifically from Episode 1 or 2. But she kind of has her handmaiden garb. I think it must be 1 then. She's got her gun. She has a grappling pistol on her other side. And you have Padme, just like that. Then from Padme, we'll go to Watto from Episode 1 and Episode 2 briefly. He has a little more stubble and is scruffier in episode 2, but there you go. This is Watto. He can hover. His feet don't touch the ground. He does a little bit of a ground pound, and then he can kind of fight by punching and kicking. Yeah, there you go. That's Watto. And then we've got one more to look at, last but not least, is Zam. So this is Zam Wesell. She's the bounty hunter. She's got a rifle here. She's got her binoculars and a grappling gun. Doesn't look like she can change her face at all. She's a changeling in the movie, so she goes from human to her origin species. So there you go. Those are the characters themselves, but that's actually not the end of the pack. It does come with 2 vehicles. It comes with a microfighter that you can use in these free roam areas of the Naboo Starfighter, which is this is a really fun little build. You can see character there. And then I'm going to jump ahead and show you there is a full-size starfighter that you can use in free play levels. So I'm going to show you that right now. Alright guys, here is the full-size Naboo starfighter. You can see it in kind of all its glory there. It's got a pretty impressive rate of fire. You can see it's a pretty good look at it. It's just kind of zooming around. It does the dodge roll. So there you have it. That is the Naboo starfighter that comes in the prequel characters character pack. Thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments or feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Try to respond to as much as we can. Thanks always for your support, and come back for more. Thank you.